That's what I should do. Add the background of that song while it's waiting.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know how to add that though. Unless I had that like just downloaded and then I just like. But I feel like that would also get copyright.
Oh, fuck them. Fuck them all to death.
Fuck all day. Yeah, no.
Alright, everything's set up that we need. Okay, for sure.
I have to close this real quick so no one sees us playing with ourselves over here.
Damn, dude.
Hey, you good?
You're.
Fuck my ass.
Really?
Only sideways.
Ooh, that tastes so good.
They're called fit.
Two more minutes.
Alright, ready or not?
Here you come.
Here we come.
I'm gonna go.
think that's on too.
I'm done for that. You see Garcia's out for the entire fucking rest of the World Series.
Yeah, that's crazy.
About to be a fucking Corey Seager show.
Hell yeah. More power to that nigga.
Not wrong. Edgar Velasco. What did he do for his birthday?
Just train.
And they want to come out with us and drink? It's fucked up. Alright, we're good.
Transition in a second.
And someone's already waiting.
That's me.
Oh. How famous, dude.
Yeah, I'm famous. Just kidding. Ah! This is why I can't have anything nice at all. Hopefully we're not
Too loud. Let's see.
Oh.
Mine doesn't need this.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, you should be.
No mic condom for you.
No mic condom for me, baby. Let me double check. We're good.
We're Gucci.
We're good to go.
Dope.
Just wait a little bit. Take a second. See what happens. See what goes on. See as everyone says what's up.
Yes, sir.
Maybe I should go on to my Instagram and actually go live.
The ceremonial first pitch.
Here we go.
Game 4. Sheesh.
Oh, we're looking at that. Whatever. I'm looking at this. Can I just go live? Is that a thing? Can I do that?
You best be going live.
Live.
That's about it. Once I do this, and I switch. And then just go ultraviolet. Ultraviolet?
Yes.
That'd be crazy. Oh. As you can tell, we do things on the fly here at ShitGigs&Topics.
No, we don't. Come on.
Holy shit, I don't even know what I'm doing.
This fucking guy.
Garbage. That'd be cool if it stayed. I'd have to push this a little bit further forward, though. And try not to hit anything. Oh, crap.
How dare you?
Oh, we just lost our mic or our camera.
I think it's the camera.
Here we go again, fixing things. Move your head. Yeah, no, you're good.
Good.
We have everything. Move around. Yeah, you're chill. Oh, we got a double.
What? That's weird. That's weird right there. I'm gonna touch it. It's all good. It's all good. They still love us. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Forget about it. Fugazis.
guys. Happy Halloween, you guys. Welcome back to Shit Gigs and Topics here. Tuesday fantasy football live stream.
Spooky day.
Yeah, how's everyone doing? We got a good spooky day for you. I got a great spooky day.
It was a great spooky day for the Niners, that's for sure.
My team lost. The spookiest thing about my team losing is that they're now three L's deep. And now everyone thinks they're the worst team in the NFL. Care to comment, Brian?
They definitely think Brock Purdy's the worst quarterback, but I wouldn't say the worst team. But, yeah, as soon as you guys lost the third game in a row, everyone's like, oh, Brock Purdy's probably the worst quarterback in the league.
I mean, let's be real. I'm not going to lie to you. I definitely thought that would be a better battle, but Brock Purdy be giving up too many picks.
Well, man, it just proves that Trent Williams is like a necessary position player in your lineup.
Join live on YouTube.
The last 2 games that Trent Williams hasn't played, you guys have given up so much pressure on Brock Purdy. And he has shown that he does not enjoy pressure in his face.
So I've seen a couple things from him getting pressured. One, he started to use his legs and get out of the pocket and get those first downs. He got like 8, 10, 13-yard runs.
Yeah, but when he gets out of the pocket and throws, that's when he's in trouble.
You know, here and there, he'd been stepping up in the pocket, making those throws. When he scrambles out of the pocket, I think that's another time to where he's got to think about being a Russell Wilson type, yeah? No. Everyone left the Russ train behind. Sorry.
Well, I mean, prime Russ was amazing. I don't think Brock Purdy has the legs or the athleticism to be that.
He was a beast.
Like, people forget, like, the first 3-4 years of Russ were just insane. They were so good. That was also because he had, like, the best defense in the entire league.
What, Legion of Boom, bro? If it wasn't Legion of Boom,
They also committed a holding foul every single play, but
that's why you wear the same gloves as the opposing team's uniform, so they blend in and you don't have to see the hold. Boom.
Was that a quote from Richard Sherman?
I think so. Yeah, dude, I swear.
I'll say it sounds like something he would say.
I would. Yes, there we go. Brandon, I see you in there. It's good to see you, my guy.
Someone commented already, huh?
Oh, yeah. I just got the phone.
Richard.
Gotta say what's up, guys. Join us right now live, okay? If you're here for spooky season, here for fantasy, live right now on YouTube.
Just having a good time talking about sports ball.
I don't know if I want to share it, but it is what it is. All right, I'm going to put that away and start talking about this week. So this week was kind of disastrous and almost what you expected. When I call disastrous, I would say if I'm the Chiefs did not see themselves walking out of that stadium with an L.
It's almost like I called that in our last podcast.
Dude, Brian, relax. You think you're a god. You might be, but relax. Here's the thing. Did you call the Panthers winning?
No one
called them winning.
I don't think even Nostradamus could call that.
The Texans. That's crazy. Got their first win. Top off a Thursday night game. Bills came back into fruition. They're like, this is the team that we are, and we're going to play like this.
Bro, Gabe Davis went off. That man was going off the entire night. I was like, damn.
I'm thinking, look, Bills are 5-3, and everyone's like, oh, yeah, look, they're who they are, and they're going to come back, and they're going to kill everyone, and they're going to make a playoff run, right? The Niners are also 5-3. Relax. Rams, Cowboys, 43-20. Would you say this was an upset, or would you say
Not
this
at all.
was an understatement? The Cowboys have been underperforming, and they came back and said, "Look, this is us."
Cowboys 100% have been underperforming the last 2 or 3 games. Basically, ever since they played the Niners, they looked like dog water. But
They have been hurting themselves. You're right.
bro, like their entire, I don't know, just squad is really good, man. Like they have a really well built team. They just need to start running the ball a little bit more. But
Ooh, here's another thing, and thank you. Brandon brings up a good point. What about Nakua with Stafford hurt? Not only that, what about with just Stafford being hurt?
if Stafford is hurt, they need to just lose, and try and get better draft picks, man. Who even is their backup? Do you know his name?
Hopefully in the comments someone could give me this, but I do not know their backup.
Yeah,
I might
'cause
be
he's
able to
probably
find their
terrible.
depth chart right now and tell you their backup in 5, 4.
I feel like Nakua's gonna be fine in like a week or 2.
Stenson Bennett.
Oh God, he's terrible, bro.
Yep.
Yes, I don't think Stafford's injury is too severe, to be honest. But it looked bad. But he still played. That follow through, just smacked that helmet. That's gotta hurt.
Oh my
so
God!
bad,
Watching
bro.
that game and seeing some of the destruction to his thumb in live replays, and I'm just like, wow, that's tough.
bad.
That's tough. It's just his hand was just in a position in a couple different times where
Yeah.
it's just like, ba-bam, ba-bam.
It's also 2 years in a row that he might miss some time. And how old was he? 37, 38? He might even be younger, but he just seems like an old guy. But I don't know,
He's been
man.
in the league
Like,
for a while.
yeah,
He is almost
Eh,
there.
it might
He is a
be
vet.
getting close to that time to, settle down with your family and not play football anymore.
Well, I tell you what, Kirk Cousins is gonna have to do that.
Bro, I
Vikings
was
still
so
win
sad.
24-10, but Kirk Cousins got to sit down and recover with the family. That's hard.
That coach should really just be fired instantly. He's a good coach, but like, what is the top 3 MVP candidate of the entire year? Like one of the best quarterbacks in the entire year so far. Why is he in the game? What was it like 4 minutes left, and they were up by 2 scores? Why is he in the game?
Honestly, I don't think anyone probably still would have pulled him out of the game. Maybe some coaches might have.
I
but
would.
It's the way the game is played, and
Yeah.
typically 9 out of 10 times you see that guy still stay in there, and that's why things like that happen.
Of course, but
And it is what it is, and this is
that's just
No,
my
it's a
point. You
part of the
never know what's
game.
going to happen, and it makes me so upset when I see coaches leave their star players in that
But what can you do?
you put in your backup.
You would think. At what time and what point? Because we're still trying to make sure that
Damn,
we
Corey
get
Seager.
the dub. We'll get the dub.
Corey Seager.
Wow, he just cranked one right now.
Bomb.
Just cranked it.
But yeah, back to football.
Saints 38, Colts 27. Should we still talk about football?
Yes. It's annoying with the Colts, man. Our offense is a top 5 offense in every category this year, which is fantastic, especially being led by a backup quarterback.
Yeah.
But we have the worst secondary I think I've ever seen in my entire life.
Really worse than our secondary?
Bro, your secondary is Hall of Famers compared to ours.
Give or
We have one good cornerback, but he's only a nickel back. So if we're doing anything but nickel, we're gonna get fucking burned. It's so irritating.
True.
Like, dude, Shaheed, like I said the last few episodes, he's not a route runner. He just runs deep. Guess who caught 3 passes
Oh,
for
yeah.
153 yards?
Honestly, that made me laugh because his name kept going up there, and I'm just like, Shaheed again.
Bro, I was so pissed. And like we had a chance to tie the game up. We just needed to stop on 3rd down. It was like 3rd and 10 or some shit. Like 4 minutes left in the 4th quarter. I'm like, all right, get a stop here. We can tie the game. Force OT. What happens? Boom. Derek Carr throws a bomb. who's wide open. No one's within like 10 yards. You see, was it Tony Brown? I feel bad for him because a lot of disgusting fans just like went on his shit and just like, you're trash, you're trash. Like, don't do that. Like, you're trash if you do that. But anyways,
Love the sport. It's okay.
yeah,
It's not their
just
fault.
just
I mean, it is a game.
we're all
but
human,
relax.
aren't we? But yeah, like bro, like
You know, people take this too far. We're here to have fun. They're here to have fun. They have a game.
Yeah.
It is their job. But
it's just because we have had 4 like key injuries in our secondary, and one was not even an injury. One was suspended for gambling. And yeah, really annoying. But yeah, that's how it happens.
Tee-hee. Dolphins
Moving
31,
on.
Patriots 17. Everyone kind of saw that one coming.
Yeah,
That one is easy. 2-16 versus 6-2 now.
most kind
Jets,
of did not have a good game though.
Jets, Giants. Let's talk about this Jets-Giants game. First off, let's talk about the Jets coming back, rallying so hard against some of these teams. You know, I'm not saying Jets are one of these teams, but the Jets, bro, it's a part of the script. The Jets are coming for that ass. It's a part of the script.
You know who the MVP of that entire game was though?
Who?
The punter on the Jets, bro.
No way.
4 punts within the 10-yard line. I believe it was 2 punts within like the 4. This man was,
You can't make shit like
and
this
it was
up.
it was pouring down rain.
It was. That's right.
So
You can't make this up. Hitting that, like kicking that ball in a way to where it will stop or will roll in a certain way. And not only
Yeah.
that, like the defense coming in
yeah, dude.
to grab that real quick.
Well, the Jets
just to tap
defense
it
is a
down,
good
you know?
unit. It's just the offense is just absolutely
No,
disgusting
and
to watch.
I'm telling you, man, the defense is gonna hold them up till Aaron comes back in the game, or lo and behold, Zach Poo gets his shit together, man. I want that guy to get his shit together.
You're not
you have-
wrong.
You have the Hall of Famer, you know, as intelligent as Brady, not as talented, maybe. I don't know. It's hard to tell. Aaron Rodgers, he can throw on the dime. But this guy, he's going to help you. You need to listen, and he'll win more games.
I feel like Aaron Rodgers will just tell Zach Wilson to take peyote with him and then just leave him in the tent while he goes to practice more.
Give or take. That'd be wild.
Comes
Hey,
back in
man.
like 30 minutes. Zach Wilson's just like all
He's like,
scared.
I understand now. I'm quitting football. Jaguars. This is my sleeper team right here. I love watching the Jaguars
Fuck
win.
the Jaguars.
Bro, 6-2.
Fuck the Jaguars.
Bro, 20-10. They're 6-2 right now.
Fuck the Jaguars.
Steelers are 4-3. They're still looking good, you know, but you know, those Jags, bro. ETN, Trevor Lawrence, bro. Niners play the Jags next, so they're gonna have to need to take this next L. But if they come out swinging like they have been, man. Niners are on a bye, so they don't play him for 2 weeks. But
There's not much special about Trevor Lawrence. I'm not even trying to be a hater. Like, don't get me wrong. He makes good ass throws.
he does.
I'll be the first one to admit that he's a good quarterback sometimes, but a lot of the times he'll make some throws, and you just think, "What on earth was that?" I think it was the second quarter. He threw this disgusting
Now I gotta watch
pick
this.
in the end zone. That honestly, like, it should have been a touchdown because someone
Oh,
else was
yeah.
open, but he just chose to throw it directly to a freaking
Yeah, it was
It
hard
was
to
bad.
watch because I still had him actively on my roster playing. And
Hey,
he was doing good, and then boom, that pick, and I'm just like, hey, shake it off. Shake it off. We're not there yet. Sorry, guys.
hey, she wasn't at the game. That's why they
Was
lost.
Not at the game. Falcons 23, Titans 28. Titans go to 3-4. Falcons 4-4. Desmond Ridder leaves the game actually. So that's a bitch because he was actually my secondary after I dropped Dacky Dak, and Dacky Dak decides to go off 2 weeks in a row. Which again,
Bro, CD
I
Lamb.
hate this man sometimes, but Titans pull off a W against the Falcons. What do you think, man? You think anything kind of shifts in those categories, or you just
I think the rookie Will Levis showed the hell out. because he was tied to the Colts. We worked him out and Anthony Richardson. Obviously, everyone knows we went with Richardson.
Because he's hurt.
What do you mean?
I mean, we all know that.
Well, yeah, he's hurt now.
Yeah.
But
Now
I
he's
was
hurt.
always Team Richardson, but shit, man. Seeing the first game from Will Levis and throwing just bombs after bombs to D-Hop, I don't know. I know he's not a dual threat like Richardson, but damn, that man's got a fucking cannon. And he's
That's what
accurate with the
matters.
ball.
That's what
I'm
matters.
sure D-Hop's happy. He finally doesn't have noodle arm Tannehill.
Yeah, honestly, there's a difference when you're catching one of those balls that hit you in stride and just like on the money versus something that's kind of just wobbly out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Tannehill.
Tighten up that spiral. It makes all the difference.
Nah, dude, look at Jimmy G. Wibble wobble.
Jesus.
It's fine.
Yeah, overthrow Devontae.
Oh, yeah,
We're not gonna
that
talk
was
about it.
absolutely disgusting.
We'll talk about it when we get down there. 38-31 Commanders beat the Eagles. Or I'm sorry, the Eagles beat the Commanders. I wanted the Commanders to beat the Eagles, but at the end, bro, the Eagles got together and came up with 1-2 punch at the Commanders.
This
and
man says my Titans. Oh, you're
I
a
was
Titans fan?
So sad.
Ew.
JP is a Titans fan.
Ew.
Tannehill was his boy, but
Hey, how's it feel to-
unfortunately,
Andrew Luck's your daddy.
he's
never
not
lost in
doing
history.
anything anymore.
12-0, baby. Send me some hate in the chat, please. Do it.
Yeah, send the H in the chat, please.
Andrew
gotta
Luck's
love the hate.
undefeated.
Eagles moved to 7-1. They're looking like they're gonna take it all for the NFC. Relax, guys. They're gonna go through their stages. We'll
And they
see.
just added a super good safety from the Titans, actually. Bayard? I forget how you pronounce
They did.
it.
I love all the transactions going around. It's pretty crazy.
It was
to
actually a
see
pretty
what
weak,
happens.
like, I don't know, trade day. I expected a lot more movement. But damn, like, the movements that did happen, you're like, whoa. Those are big names being thrown around for either not a lot of change or, like, a decent amount. Like, was it Sweat was a second rounder?
Here's the biggest thing, in my opinion. I'm pretty sure these movements, though, are definitely more about what's at hand this season than kind of like what's gonna possibly be. They're looking to capitalize on
Yeah.
what's
It's-
going on now. And obviously the 49ers have been having a little bit of trouble with their defense. And
Yeah.
then, you even move around other pieces into other defenses, which the Eagles have had such a strong defense, but now that's like, hey, by the way, we're going to back up that secondary a lot more.
Yeah.
And that's honestly what you're going to want and need, because in this era right now, those deep threats are going to get you. And the one thing about the 49ers right now is you don't have to worry about that deep threat. It's going to be there. You're going to have to, kind of check on it, but like run game is mainly what you're worried about. But
I feel like it also comes down to, like, who wants to pay who. Because
Ugh.
that new ownership in
it's always about
Washington did not want to pay.
He says beat Steelers Thursday.
Yeah. Yeah, he just didn't want to pay, especially, like, was it Chase and Sweat? Because I feel like they already paid Sweat, like, 2 years ago. I'm not positive. I'm just speaking on my ass. But I know for a fact Chase is due for a big payday soon. And you guys gained a third-round pick when D'Amico Ryans became the head coach for the Texans.
See, I don't even know what backup they have. They have like sitting backups of like 3 picks in the next like 12 drafts coming up.
You
It's
guys
like,
have finally
what?
recovered your picks after trading all that shit for Trey Lance. But dude, the craziest thing to me is, like,
Poor
you,
Trey.
you gained that third rounder from your defensive coordinator leaving, traded that to Washington, so that's fine. If what's his name, Chase Young leaves in free agent this year, doesn't stick with your team, you get a third round pick back. So if he leaves, let's say you win a Super Bowl and he leaves free agency, goes somewhere else, you legit got him for absolutely nothing. You got him for free.
Why did they get the third round pick back?
Commissary.
What?
Yeah. Because if your coach leaves to another team in free agency, not free agency, but, just another team picks him up, you get a commissary pick, depending on what kind of coach and whatnot.
No, I get that aspect, and then that's why they get the third round, correct?
Yeah, yeah.
But why do they get the third round back if he comes and then leaves?
That's part of the clause, baby. That was agreed upon
By
Washington and the league, obviously.
so if he goes, he's just signed for the rest of this year.
Yeah.
$285 billion. Just kidding.
It's because he's a free agent after this season. So that's why they let him go, because he's going to cost a lot of money. He's a top 5 defensive end.
And they're still going to have, unless the Niners re-sign him.
Yeah, if another team picks him up at free agency, you get a third-round pick back.
What the?
So he'll be free.
So wild the way this works out.
Dude, there's some weird-ass deals that work out, and you're like, you look at it, you're like, what? That doesn't make any sense. But
Browns, Seahawks. Browns take an L. The Seahawks win. Does that mean the Seahawks can beat the Niners? I don't know.
No.
They moved to 5-2, while Browns moved to 4-3. Niners, Seahawks. Seahawks are now at the top because Niners have 5.
Yeah, they are. But
Walking
when are the
into their
Seahawks? When are the Seahawks bye this week?
The Seahawks bye in.
Because if they're only 5 and yeah, if they're 5-2, doesn't mean they already had a bye.
They did have a bye, I believe, already.
Yeah, that would make sense. I was gonna say that doesn't make sense. 'Cause you guys are 5-3. Their bye was probably like last week or the week before.
I believe it was last week, to be honest.
Surprised the bye week didn't beat them.
By week 5.
See, that sucks, dude.
Crazy. That hurts.
I would hate
The
having
Niners
to.
have a bye week just after their midseason game. Like, almost after their midseason game.
I believe the Colts bye is like 3 weeks after we have that Germany game.
Yeah, and that's
I'm-
so crucial.
I'm
when
not
your
looking
bye
forward to
week
waking up at
comes.
6:30 on Sunday to watch my team play.
You're punk. Yes, you are. You're so excited. You said, I can't wait. My
Ugh.
shit's dialed in. Ravens 31, Cardinals 24. It almost felt like the Cardinals could have a chance to beat the Ravens, but they finished them off. 1-7 Cardinals, man. Why?
Well,
In season?
yeah.
In season? Is that why? In
I mean,
season?
I've been saying it the entire year,
When
man.
does
They don't want to
in-season
win.
Start for Miami, by the way. That I know. Hill must have had, bro. Tyreek came in going, I'm going to make this the best in-season you've ever seen. He's going to have so much publicity over him, bro. You know he's excited for that. You know he's coming in hard and hot.
It's terrible.
Bro, we've been on here talking for 20 minutes just about the games that happened this week. So wild. Chiefs lost 9-24 against the Broncos. Fuck yeah.
I remember
If God bleeds, there'll be blood in the water.
last week.
And the Sharks will come.
Last week I asked you and Riyadh through the chat because he wasn't here, unfortunately. I said over under 300 yards. Both you said over. I said under. I said over under. I believe it was like 2.5 touchdowns. You both said over. I said under. So basically, I'm Nostradamus at this point.
I mean, honestly, you're a little punk-ass bitch, but still.
Hey, dude.
Thank you, John, for some information. I need you guys to understand the sheer brilliance of 49ers GM John Lynch traded 24 third-round pick, comp pick, to the Commanders for their buddy. Wow. Okay, so Chase Young will pay less than $600,000. If Young walks as a free agent, the Niners will get the round pick back. We'll get a 25, though. Okay, so they traded their 2024 pick.
Yeah.
And if he walks, they get their 2025 pick.
I guess I should have said the year, but
so,
yeah.
So they do get their pick
My bad.
back, but they get it the following year.
Yeah, which doesn't matter at all.
Which it could. Bengals beat the 49ers 31-17.
Jamar
at
Chase coming through
home.
clutch for me, baby.
I'm not going to lie. I knew, and I really wanted to go to this game, and kind of glad I didn't.
You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure
thought
you're
Sam
happy you didn't.
Darnold would have been actually playing, but Brock Purdy got cleared on Saturday.
Yeah,
He
that was
played
a
on
big shocker.
Sunday. You know, I'm gonna have to say it. You know, the 49ers and their defense, you know, for one, have been inconsistent in these last 3 games. the 49ers offense have also been inconsistent, and I don't know if it's about the talk.
Because
I don't know
Debo
it's about,
and Trent Williams.
Debo and Trent Williams. Are they really those two guys that make a difference? I know Trent Williams can hold off 3 men at a time, and that makes a difference when your O-line sits there and plays can develop in your Brock Purdy that sits in that pocket. Yes. 2, Brock Purdy's got to learn. 3, Niners go in their bye week. I can't wait to see what happens when they come back. Bears 13, Chargers 30. We all kind of saw this coming down.
Yeah.
We all kind of saw this. And you know what? Heads up. I hope the Chargers fans can definitely take a dub and definitely be okay with knowing that their guy is clicking and he needs to take that energy out on every single performance after this. Okay? He saw what worked. He made it work. It might have been just for this team, but you got to take that energy and you got to follow through. Otherwise, the Chargers are going to have the worst fucking season. Speaking of having the worst season, I'm sorry, Raider fans. I love me some Devontae. Okay.
Ooh.
I have to semi-back Jimmy G.
Ooh.
But man, that guy is not helping. He's not giving you what you need. Your defense is still there.
The defense is great.
They just got to rally and make sure that they don't lose themselves. But the offense has got to have more pool, man. But the Lions 6-2. I think Riyadh actually called this a little bit earlier, saying that the Lions are going to take their division, and I have that actually.
Oh, it's for sure now.
Dude,
the Vikings were the only other team that entire division that was like
freaking weak. What a week. Let's go through the top fantasy. That's why we're here. We're here for fantasy. We're not here to talk about anything else.
I'm sure
Sam
CeeDee
Howell.
Lamb got
Sam
number
Howell
1.
was up the top with 32 points. Again, we're going with Fantasy Pros here today. 32 points. Sam Howell for Washington.
That's insane.
Still couldn't even get the freaking dub. But DeAndre Hopkins comes in with 30.8. Your boy over there be throwing down, dude.
Bag of milk.
You, that guy
Mayo man.
could be the new QB1. Tannehill might have.
Oh, he already is. They already announced he's starting Thursday.
Oh, Lord. Oh, it hurts already. It hurts already.
Because Tannehill's trash, dude. He used to be so good. I loved him on Miami.
And you know who's not, but you know who has their hard days? Josh Allen. Josh Allen right here with 30.1.
Came through
hard. Dak right behind him with 29.1. CeeDee Lamb behind him with 29. Joe Burrows, I hate to say this, 27.6 because he decimated the Niners. Gus Edwards, a running back for Baltimore, went
3 tutties
27.4 with
out of nowhere.
some wild numbers.
He stole all my quarterback numbers for Lamar Jackson, but I still won. But I was pissed watching that game.
You know who else did? Jalen Hurts did at number 8 with 27.4 as well. And again,
Jamar Chase.
the new actually the new QB1. He ranked actually.
Oh, Will Levis.
Will Levis, number 9.
Mayo man.
26.6. A.J. Brown with 25. Dobbs underneath. Gibbs, Herbert, McCaffrey.
Hey, I forgot to give you props, though. You got your first win in our league. You beat Colby Jones.
I decimated Colby Jones.
Yeah,
because
you
everyone
did.
else decided to show up, except for freaking Devontae, man.
Yeah, you still won.
It is what it is.
That makes me
It is
so
what it
happy
is.
because
It
that
is what
moved
it
him, I believe, from 2nd to 3rd. Or 3rd to
This
4th or
guy's a
some
punk
shit.
because he's still trying to win our league.
Bro, I'm tied for 1st right now.
You suck. I'm 1-7, by the way. I'm looking horrendous.
It doesn't matter. You helped me out. Thanks.
I think it's because I'm focused too much on helping you guys, letting you know what the news is. Like Ryan Tannehill still not practicing. Even
'Cause he's
Pickett
trash.
for sure playing Thursday was wow. That's a thing. So many guys win.
He
out.
said fucking Niners are overrated. What's up, Jose?
Yo. Relax. They might be a little overrated right now. The only reason why they're overrated is because They had those 3 L's. Regardless, we still got Trent Williams, hopeful. He could practice after bye week 9.
Well, I mean, it just proves my point that Trent Williams is a bigger weapon than CMC, than Debo. He's the most important person on that entire team.
Wild. Honestly, that
bro,
is
he
wild.
is. He protects. He gives you so much more time. He opens every run lane for CMC.
He is literally 1v3.
Yeah, this man bodies the entire front 4 rushing.
I love this because Edgar sent me this meme. Just Trent Williams going hard, pushing some dude to his grave. And then after that, going up to the Browns, going, what's up? The entire Browns team, what's up? You know what I'm saying? This guy.
These other men have families, and they're like, I don't want to mess with him.
Yeah, no.
Like, this guy will kill me.
Ooh, less likely to return this season. I'm sorry. Stenson Bennett.
Ooh.
Stenson Bennett.
Ooh. That's not good.
Yeah, that is. Ooh. So what is gonna happen then in LA? That's a huge thing because you have big numbers. You have Kupp, Nakua.
Who's hurt, but he'll be fine soon.
Yeah, it's
I mean, shit. Even Kyron Williams is on the IR, but I believe that was 3 weeks ago, so he should be back pretty soon.
He should be back as well, and not like they have a shortage of some runners that will do the work. You know what I'm saying?
Henderson's been stepping up, but he ain't no Williams.
Yeah, I mean, you got to pick.
That's
choose
tough.
what you can. DeAndre Hopkins dealing with a toe injury now, so
he'll be fine.
Yeah,
he probably just stubbed it on one of his 3 touchdowns.
Derrick Henry limited in practice on Monday. Spears limited as well.
Yo, the Titans did him so dirty by not trading him. That made me mad. Like, I have nothing but respect for Derrick Henry because he's one of the best, if not the best running back in our generation.
But where and why and how and what?
So it would have been the Bengals or the Ravens, 100%. Okay. Why is because he's old and wants to win a championship. Well, I want to say old. He's like 28, 29. But for a running back, that's getting up there. And, bro, like, they've had maybe 2 years that they were, like, for sure, like, one of the best teams in the AFC. They're not that this year. Don't get me wrong, with Will Levis, they look way better.
And, they don't have a fucking defense to save their dicks.
Oh, their defense is horrible.
They don't have a defense to save their dicks. And the only thing that's really going to keep them on top is being able to generate a high-powered offense that can run through everyone else.
Titans are not playoff bound. Get the hell out of here, dog. I'm not even trying to be biased. There's no way, bro.
We love you. It's okay. Look, Brock Purdy, we're not even going to get on that. We could talk about that one-on-one because I'll just talk your ear off.
Look, if the Titans go to the playoffs, I'll be the first one to say I'm wrong, but there ain't no way.
Deadass, if they go to the playoffs, it's because of your new quarterback.
100%.
Stepping in and doing the job, period.
I just don't see it happening.
But hit or miss,
but prove me wrong. Prove me wrong, Titans.
Curtis Samuel,
I don't want you to, though.
Huge. Okay, he's gonna have a foot that's gonna go under further examination, and that guy has been my flex almost all season.
Who?
Curtis Samuel.
Oh yeah, I have him in my other league. I don't really care about.
And that's hard. He's been just solid as a flex position guy, getting like a good 10.
I'm like 2-6 in my other league, so I gave up a long time ago.
Justin Fields is
Jesus Christ, dude.
Did that get out?
10-0.
Text.
This World Series is out of hand.
Arizona, man.
I mean, last game was 9-1, so they're just taking the beat down this year or this.
Hey, gotta
this
have
game.
fun with it. Deshaun Watson may rest in Week 9.
Deshaun Watson should be in
Tyrod
jail.
Taylor is considered week to week. Kirk Cousins is confirmed as an Achilles tear.
Yep. RIP. They got Dobbs now,
Patrick is
though.
ruled out of Week 9. Kendrick Bourne tears ACL out for season. That one is one of those. What?
You want to do just like a super quick rundown of the waiver wire since there's not much shit going on?
My God, the waiver wire.
It's weak
that
this week,
is
dude.
Going down this week. Thank you. Brian understands, and I know as well.
I mean, there's nothing waiver wire worthy, honestly.
If
Besides,
you do not have a team at this point, it's gonna be hard because right now you have a lot of missing pieces from team to team to team to team. Whether you're 6-2, 7-1, there's still some random pieces that are
of course
from teams, and you never know who's gonna be on top or who's not. And really, the waiver wire coming in, Brian, who do we got?
Honestly, I only have a few names because this waiver wire this week is kind of mid. But I feel like the biggest news that kind of went under the radar, do you even know, or did you even hear, I should say,
Muffin Man? Sorry.
Leonard Fournette has signed with the Buffalo Bills this week. This man is a beast. Granted, he hasn't played all season, but I'm sure he's not dumb. I'm sure he stayed in shape. This man is a beast. And he just signed with one of the best offenses in the entire league.
What? How? What? Did they? $10,000, my guy.
I mean, he was a free agent. Like, no one wanted him.
Oh, my Lanta. Homie, two things. Homie's been sitting for a while, but two, get him up to speed.
Well,
but you also,
yeah.
I mean, you have multiple pieces there too.
Well, he's not even the oldest running back in their squad now because Latavius Murray was like their second string running back, which is like, dude, you're still in the league, and he's still producing too. Like no hate on Murray at all. He's still showing out. James Cook is really good. I mean, he's good. I wouldn't say really good. He's good. He does what he needs to do on that team.
He does.
But Leonard,
but he's young.
Yeah, exactly. But Leonard Fournette, he's, in my opinion, he could still be in his prime. We just don't know. It's just mainly because he proved that he's a receiving back after the 3 years with Tom Brady. I think only 2 years.
It's so
this man's a beast.
Hit or miss. One of those things. If you have the ability to sub out someone, maybe the.
I mean, he's going to be a hold right now for sure.
Yeah. To get some Leonard Fournette in there, kind of just watch what happens week 1, week 2. If that is your guy and he starts moving in there a little bit more consistently, wow, that's a huge piece that the Bills could definitely open up. Because if that run game with Leonard Fournette gets open up, oh, there's play action.
Dude, he shines in screen passes, bro.
Diggs just sitting down there. He's sitting on screen passes where it's 1-2, boom.
Yep.
Wow, that is.
And
that's gonna upset a lot.
You heard that Kendrick Bourne tore his ACL, right, on the Patriots?
Yes, sir.
Sucks because I had him on my fantasy, and he's been actually very, very good this year. He's getting like over 15, almost over 20 points. But who stepped up when he was basically dead? I think his name is Demario what? Sorry. Demario Douglas. I was going to say Davis. Yeah, he's a rookie. Dude, he was really good in like the half game he played. Only got like 8 points in fantasy, but he led all the receivers in receptions and targets after Bourne went out. And keep in mind, what's his name? Juju Smith-Schuster is on that team. Where has he been the entire season?
I mean, that's the same thing that you can say with Devontae, because you have two quarterbacks that really are underperforming.
Yeah.
With two of like the most top receivers, route runners, people that literally can suck in those balls and they're not fucking utilizing them. It's just like, how are these going unchecked? How are people just not doing what it is that they need to do as far as keeping your eyes open on your progressions? Or that man should be probably your first or second progression, because he should go into a 1-2 movement, if anything, shake down, and then boom.
Yeah.
He should be your 1 or 2 progression, and it's like worst case scenario, guess who you might have. You know, it's just
Yeah. I'm just saying, Mac Jones isn't a good quarterback. We all know this. But Kendrick Bourne was still producing numbers. Like, he was catching almost every target he got. And he was such a good red zone target, and I feel
this man is like rostered nowhere.
exactly. And
Yeah,
I feel
Demario
like
Douglas
Douglas is like
literally
basically the
rostered
same. He's
nowhere.
young and big. So I feel like he can fill that role.
And again, this is definitely one of those sit and watch what happens, especially because as news comes out, as teams play, keep track. New England, don't act like they're going to be just doing good. You know, they're going to have their games. They're going to have a hard time. They're going to be working through whatever it is that they got to play against because you know their defense ain't worth shit. You know that the only thing that's going to be running them is low-key that offense.
You know,
They're going to play the Commanders next, so.
I got the third and final one for you right now, Richard. Mr. Fantasy Thief himself. Every Saints fan or every, basically, Alvin Kamara fan hates this man's guts. Taysom Hill.
Dude, I literally have been telling myself
Dude.
for the longest time, and it's pissing me off, too, because he keeps getting used, dude.
That's the thing.
Taysom
He doesn't,
Hill
though. Only the last 2 weeks he's done anything.
I know. That's what's annoying. He keeps getting used. Why, though? Look at the predicament and look
It's because
at
they can't
why.
stop it. They know he's going to run the ball, and they can't stop it.
It just keeps on going. You know what I'm saying? And you know that guy is not going to throw the fucking ball.
He
But
threw.
here's the other thing. He's a tight end.
Yep.
So Derek Carr's got him for some end zone close slants, check downs, a fucking block breaking off of that and coming out right, and here it is. You know what I'm saying? And he's had to scramble, and he's got to go around what's been thrown at him, you know, with the Colts. You know, he's
Well, that was his best game of the season.
got to been able to make fucking plays happen. And you know what? Taysom Hill's been that guy. Look, they're going to go against the Bears. Taysom Hill's going to be a blocker.
Most likely.
Taysom
You know
Hill's
what really
gonna be a
pissed me off,
blocker.
though? So I picked him up in my other league I don't really give a shit about last week on the waiver wire. Because, dude, I didn't even have to bid for him because I'm in a bidding one. Got him for free. I was like, I don't know if I should start him against the Colts. Like, that's kind of being a homer, too. I'm like, the Colts are going to shut him down. So he went off. If I had started him in my flex over my other flex, I would have won my league, or won the week in my league. But at the same time, what is the difference between 2 and 6 and 3 and 5? Am I right?
Yeah, like 1 in 7. I'm getting murdered right now. I'm getting murdered. It's terrible. It is.
You're a
what it
fucking
is.
trap game now. Speaking of that, I'm playing you this week.
Yeah, and everyone just like, give me this, give me that, give me this, give me that. And I'm like, no, I'm here to fucking make sure no one gets anything.
Bro, how about me?
I'm here to pick up every player that is just on the waiver wire that needs to be picked up, that's going to get these points. Whatever happens, these are my guys, and I'm going to make sure no one else has anyone.
Bro, how about me finessing Corey out of Jamar Chase? The same week I play him. That was so funny, bro. I gave him a bunch of mid players, and he gave me Jamar Chase.
What's interesting?
Like, damn.
That's interesting is I think that man called me saying, "Don't veto this."
He's the commissioner. He can
And I didn't
overrule
even-
any
I
veto.
Didn't even look at what was going on. I didn't.
So do we want to pick a team or just?
Well, unfortunately,
We're kind
I
of going
did not-
over on time right now.
I know. I did not even check on our scores. But it
Well, I
looks like-
probably won, so it doesn't matter.
It looks like Zay Flowers didn't do too much for
Zay
you.
Flowers did nothing.
And as well as Mike Evans.
He did okay. He had like 13 points in my league, so he probably got like 8 in that.
Gibbs did get you some points.
Gibbs went off. That man gave me like 30 points in my league, and I was
24.
so happy.
Man, this could come down to the end. Josh Taylor, too.
Josh Jacobs.
Josh Jacob.
He did okay.
Jonathan Taylor, 9.7.
I also did okay. I could go on a rant, dude. I was so mad. His first 5 touches were like 70 yards. First drive, 70 yards. It was like, feed him the goddamn ball. The rest of the entire game ran it 6 times for 17 yards. Like, what are you doing? Give him the ball. Man. I was screaming at my TV all just livid, man. I understand when we have Zach Moss, who's also a really good running back, but, dude, you got to feed the hot hand. You can't take a man who just averaged over 10 yards a carry, over 12 yards a carry on the first drive, and just not give him the ball the rest of the entire quarter.
Ooh, it's going to come down.
Very short rant over. I could keep going if you want me to, Richard. I could kill somebody right now.
I would love to see it. Brian, add up these numbers and tell me what your score was.
Oh, man. Well, let me see that shit, boy. Let me see that shit.
Mine is going to be so much worse. Honestly, I had Mahomes.
How did Mike Evans give me 2 points? He had a touchdown.
Who?
Mike Evans.
Oh, sorry.
See 2. I'm like, he had a touchdown. How dare you?
There we go.
Good.
I left out a 1. My bad.
Watch, you're going to win by like fucking 8 points too. That's why you did it.
Maybe one can only hope.
So I got 98.5, which is kind of mid. Jahmyr Gibbs definitely stepped up.
Moments. I thought I was going to have a 1-2 punch on this guy. I don't think I did. Yeah. So, does anyone know? Do they have any information on when the end season actually is going to start?
The in season?
Yeah. Does that happen this season?
Are you talking about for basketball?
No, I'm talking about Hard Knocks.
Oh, is it even happening this year? It should have already happened.
Well, Miami.
Like started at least.
Well, Miami was.
Were they selected?
Yeah.
Interesting.
That's what I'm wondering. I'm like, when is that gonna happen?
And this is week 8, so it probably comes out either next week or the week after. I want to say when the Colts were selected, it was like dead halfway. But dude, I don't know, man. In season is, not even in season, just
But the team that it's gonna be
they're
attached to,
it's cursed, man. It's cursed. I know it's cursed. It's like being the athlete on the cover of Madden. Just straight cursed. If someone asks you to be on the cover of Madden as an all-star, you say, "No thanks. I want a good year." Although Josh Allen is having a decent year. He's had some really bad games, but he's still putting together a pretty good season as a whole. He might be the first person to break the curse. Who knows?
I hope not.
Isn't he your quarterback in our league? Why are you saying I hope not?
Because the Niners have to win this, man. The Niners
Niners
have
ain't
to
winning
win
shit,
this,
dog.
Bro, they have to win
Niners
this.
ain't winning shit.
Oh, my Lanta, bro. They have to win this.
No. Niners ain't gonna win shit.
Yes, they are.
Maybe if everyone comes back healthy in the next week or two, which probably should happen, but
It will.
It should. I don't know.
I mean, to be honest, I really don't know what Debo's like shoulder injury really constitutes and what's wrong.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not a doctor, but I know that I think I might have beat this week.
Whack.
I apologize for not having the numbers today, guys. I am a piece of shit. And Patrick Mahomes didn't get a goddamn thing.
Yeah, he was trash.
Stephon Diggs only got me 7. A.J. Brown got me 25.
He went off.
CMC got me 23.8.
CMC's a cheat code.
Then we have ETN Jr. that got me 22.9.
I'm
And
pretty sure
then
you
we
already
have
beat me.
Travis Kelce got 5.8.
Ouch.
I know, gross.
Because
we
his
had
girlfriend
Jamar
wasn't
Chase.
there.
Jamar Chase got me 15.2. And then we have the Browns defense getting me 5. And then Koo getting me a good 12 with 124 points.
I'd say you definitely beat me then.
Boo. Ooh. With that, I secure the quarterback choice for week 9. Here's my favorite. Bills, Bengals, who's dying?
Who's dying?
Who's dying?
What?
Who's dying, bro? Bills, Bengals, Dolphins, Chiefs. Someone's dying at that game too.
Oh my god.
Bro,
I hope not.
So excited.
I don't think we
gonna
should
be
joke
a
about
while.
dying in
And
Bills.
Cowboys, Eagles. Look at this. Cowboys, Eagles. Cowboys have been wanting to fucking be like, we're the fucking team. Try to beat us. And Eagles are the goddamn team. Bills and Bengals have had that mean rivalry, since a couple years. Dolphins, Chiefs, none less to say. This next week is going to be crazy. And the 49ers don't even have to play.
Is the Dolphins Chiefs game in Germany too? Isn't it?
6:30 a.m.
Dude, that's such a crazy international game. And you know hella Americans are going to travel to watch that game.
Dude, I know. So, because of who they're playing against and how it's going to work out, Lamar Jackson's going to be my quarterback walking into week 9. Few weeks,
Josh Allen.
of course.
It's because you took mine.
Yeah, Josh Allen, of course, is going to have a fun time against the Bengals. He should know how to play them. He's going to play them hard. But, what will happen? What will happen? What I hope will happen is I want some running games. Oh, my camera might have died.
Oh, no.
Oh, the camera did die.
Trash.
I know. 3 minutes till. I apologize, guys.
They can still hear us. It's fine.
I know. What a terrible thing. Well, walking in with a running back, Brian. Yes, running back. I really am sad.
Did you even pick one?
I have not. I'm actually really not sure, but I think I'm going to have to pull some Alvin Kamara.
It's a smart move, Mr. Fucking check down king. I would say Jahmyr Gibbs, man. This man's been on a tear.
Ooh.
I don't know if Montgomery's coming back or not, but I feel like he's proven that he should have a very, very increased
Lions do
role.
not play.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Damn. Thank you for telling me that. Well, shit, man. I'll just go with my boy, JT. The jersey itself, baby.
All right. We know.
JT's the GOAT.
Going with a secondary, I want to go with your guy. I want to play with some other players. I really think that, people have opportunities. I'm going to go with Breece Hall.
He did a pretty good week for you this week.
He did.
I'll go with Mostert. He was kind of quiet this week, but he still got me a tutty. The one thing the Patriots do well is take away your run game. Unless it's JT. Facts.
Facts.
He has a good history against them.
Ooh, who is gonna just suck in all those balls? I honestly still want to go with some Tyreek Hill.
Tyreek Hill, huh?
That guy just does not stop. He just doesn't stop.
I feel like Diggs is going to be very upset after this last week, so I'm going to go with Stephon Diggs. He's going to yell, just screaming at the top of his lungs, give me the ball.
You know, I really hope he does.
He might even throw a few tablets. Knowing him, he probably will.
You who?
And throw some Samson tablets.
So here's my thing. Can the Cowboys stop the secondary? Will they get more picks? Or will A.J. Brown?
A.J. Brown?
What do you think?
A.J. Brown's a beast, man, but not as good as Jamar Chase. You know what I mean?
Bro, you are picking these guys to go against each other. You're insane. You want these guys to just battle out their lives.
Of
and
course.
You're going to have a hard time trying to pick up these points. I'm telling you right now.
Not at all, man.
You're going to have a hard time.
No.
This is crazy.
Jamar Chase is going to have like 30 points this week.
Oh, man. You know what? We're gonna I hate to do this. I don't really want to double up on it. I don't think he'll be used. I really want to play some Taysom Hill, but I don't really think he'll be used in that game.
As your tight end, you're going to pick Taysom Hill?
I know.
That's super risky.
I know. It's wild, huh? I don't. I'm gonna pull away from it, and I really am unsure on who I want to use on my tight end position.
If anything, just save him for a flex.
I'm you know what? No, we're gonna go with Mark Anthony.
Mark Andrews?
Andrews, I'm sorry.
You know what really sucks? I've picked Hawkinson like every single week, but I do not have faith in another quarterback not named Kirk Cousins throwing to him.
Yep.
And it really sucks because he's my tight end in our league. So I'm gonna. Do I want to go with the safe route as Kittle? I don't want to be a bitch.
Kittle's not playing.
I meant to say Kelsey. Same person. The one just has a hot girlfriend. That's Kittle, not Kelsey. Well, I'll do Kelsey. Fuck it.
Whoa, camera's still working?
Yeah, it's still working fine.
What the fuck?
I think your computer's just tripping.
It hates me. That's awesome. You really gonna go with Kels?
Yeah, I mean, why not? He's really good as long as what's your name's gonna be there. I forget.
Yeah,
some
I feel that, and
weak ass
and it's
singer.
gonna be at Chief Stadium, so you know who she is. Stop playing games.
I don't think it's gonna be at Chief Stadium, is it? Isn't it in Germany? Didn't we just say that?
Oh, it is. Oh, it is.
I don't know if she's gonna travel that far just to see a football game.
She will not. I don't think she will. Flex position's going to hold the hardest. I don't know, but I definitely think I'm going to go with Adam Thielen.
He had a pretty quiet week this week, didn't he?
Semi, but not really.
Semi, but not really, huh?
Yeah.
All right. It's funny. My two fucking running backs are in. I picked in this are actually my two running backs for this week.
Good luck.
Because Gibbs is on a bye. I should have remembered that because I changed this lineup today. So, I'll be kind of risky with this one. I'm going to go Mike Evans. He's been either really good or a little bit quiet. It's funny because I'm basically picking my actual fantasy team this week.
You know, here's the thing. Your fantasy team this week will get trumped, and it is what it is. Browns' defense against the Cardinals is just the best matchup.
The Browns?
Yep.
They do have a good defense. I don't know, man. I feel like the Saints' defense this week is going to shine against the trash-ass Bears.
I mean, I don't know. As long as they keep the score down, but we're talking about interceptions, and Dobbs have been throwing them, bro. Browns is going to fucking catch those hoes.
They're going to get a special teams / defensive touchdown. Mark my name on it.
I'm going to play this one really early, and it's going to be interesting because we're going to see how this team performs. But I'm going to go with the matchup, actually. Chris Boswell for Pittsburgh being my kicker.
Or how about, what's his name? Fucking Hopkins, the kicker for the Lions, got like 18 points. 14?
On, again, Fantasy Pros, 17, actually.
Yeah, it was fire. But I don't think he's going to do that again just because.
Riley Patterson.
Who?
That's the kicker for Detroit.
Who the fuck is that guy?
That is a guy that got the 17.
But
Brandon McManus from Jacksonville got 16. He was kicking the shit out.
I'm going to go with my boy, Matt Gay, because he's my boy.
Matt Gay did go good, but Koo did a little bit better.
Well, Koo is fucking amazing because his young hoe is Koo.
Young hoes Koo. Matt Gay finishes it off for B Weeks.
Yes, sir. What's the record now? Am I 1-2? You're 2-1. Riyad's 0-1 because he's a hoe.
Yeah, no. So I'm 2-1. Yeah, because actually we started off at week.
We started off pretty late doing this special segment for y'all.
Week 4 is actually when we started off, and I beat Brian week 4 and week 5.
Then I won.
And then B Weeks got me in week 6, actually. And then as week 7 rolled by, I was able to get another dub. And week 8, so I'm 4-1.
What? Fake news, everybody. Fake news.
My bad. It's not 4-1, right? Because I won in week 2. Wait, week 4 and week 5, and then I lost in week 7, and then I lost in week 6, and then I won in week 7 and 8. Yeah, 4-1.
Fake news.
4-1 against B Weeks.
We'll see who actually wins in the real fantasy this week, though, because I am playing. What's your name? Danglebobs.
I'm Dangle Bob. Yep, I was just bored and I made the name.
Dangle Bob gonna get his ass
Bob.
beat.
Dangle Bob, baby.
Rags to Richardson for the win, baby.
Is that your name?
Hell yeah.
Lame.
Kind of sad because Richardson's injured now, but I mean, still a fire name for your Colts fan.
Yeah, it's cool. We appreciate
Such
you
a
guys
West-
for joining us on this spooky Halloween fantasy
Spooky.
football. We will do our best to try to update you with new fantasy waiver wire picks, players, and everything fantasy as best we can. Thank you guys for following along with us.
Give us a Halloween laugh.
Thank you guys for being here with us. Here's a little bit of scary for you.
Ooh.
Ooh. But most of all, thank you guys for just letting us be here, talk your ear off, and have a little bit of fun with this. So I hope you guys have a wonderful night. Be safe, and Brian will take it to the end.
Eat some candy tonight. Let's go, Warriors, and